Good, happy Tuesday morning. I'm Riley King, and welcome to your news, weather, and traffic update right here on the Riley King Radio Network. Let's get started. First up, Bedford Bank burglarized overnight. Let's take a listen to this video from WMUR News 9, Siobhan Lopez.
The place where an inspired community of students and faculty expands the boundaries of medicine, science,
Can tell you that we take this very seriously. It's a pretty serious crime.
It's a break-in Detective Matt Fleming has never seen before, at least not at a bank. The TD Bank on South River Road was the target of an elaborate burglary that leaves more questions than answers.
Obviously, it's alarming when you have a banking institution get broken into overnight. It leads to a lot of questions about the ability of people to do that and how they did it.
How and who are the big questions. The alarm never went off. Phone and other utility crews were on scene much of the day making repairs. The bank closed at 9:30 last night. When an employee arrived this morning to open, they saw evidence of a break-in.
It is very scary, and obviously someone put a lot of thought and effort into it.
Customers were turned away as the bank was never able to open.
This is really crazy to me because, I don't know, I've just never seen anything like this around here.
Police are looking at surveillance video from the area and working with nearby businesses to narrow the timeline and hope to get a look at whoever was involved.
Anytime you're talking about high-end type crimes like these, there's usually more than one person involved. They're usually pretty intricate and involved, several people.
Police are crediting the actions of the bank employee who knew to exit the building immediately and alert authorities.
Businesses are going to get broken into in overnight hours, and the key is that when people go inside of those businesses, that they're careful because you never know if the people who are involved are still inside.
I'm glad everyone's okay and no one was here.
Anyone who was in this area after 9:30 last night and saw anything suspicious is asked to contact Bedford Police. It's unclear if this branch will be back open tomorrow. Reporting in Bedford, Siobhan Lopez, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Bridge project will involve service impact to all modes of transportation. Let's take a listen to this video from WCVB Boston.
Just starting to show its age, crumbling concrete, crumbling concrete, so MassDOT plans to tear it down, and MassDOT plans to tear it down and rebuild it. Makeover starts this summer. July 26th, this summer, July 26th.
I should tell you that this time frame was carefully selected to minimize traffic impacts in the area.
Still, thousands of people every day. This is a normal evening rush hour here on Comm Ave. During those 17 Bridge and BU Bridge will be closed to private cars. Buses, emergency vehicles, pedestrians and cyclists will still have access. The Green Beeline trolley service will be replaced by buses. 2 weekends of the Worcester Commuter Rail and Amtrak service will be canceled. And eastbound lanes of the Mass Pike will see lane closures.
And the ultimate goal is to restore I-90 to 4 lanes of traffic in each direction before Labor Day.
The accelerated project will likely mean commuter headaches, but only for those 2 weeks. Traditional construction techniques would have meant a 4 to 5 year project.
Now, the project comes with an $82 million price tag. Phase 2 of the makeover will be shorter than this one. It will take place next summer. We're live in Boston tonight. I'm Mary Salata, WCVB News Center 5.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Mainers welcome the return of warmer temperatures. Let's take a listen to this video from WMTW.
bite into Magnum Double Caramel.
Many will agree there isn't much that can beat a day at the beach, especially after a long Maine winter.
It's nice because it's like finally spring and everything.
Even though it wasn't as warm on the coast.
I told these guys it'd be a little bit chilly, but it's definitely warmer than it has been.
Yeah.
Willard Beach is still a popular spot.
Well, there's always a bunch of dogs, and I love dogs, and so does Desi.
You can see people and dogs clearly love the beach. There's another spot around here that people and dogs love just as much, maybe even more. Red's Dairy Freeze in South Portland has been serving up sweet treats since 1952.
Great, it's beautiful out. It's nice to be out and about. No coats on.
Here at Red's, you can just hang out, and you never know who you might meet.
The first day I take it out this year. I couldn't wait.
It took more than 2 years for Emilio and his 10-year-old son to build this custom trike.
The engine is it's off a Corvette, rebuilt. I rebuilt it. It's 368 horsepower. The rear end is off a 2002 Mustang GT.
He even has his power paragliding unit ready to go.
I can go up to 18,000 feet. I've been to 9,726.3.
But not until it gets warmer. For now, Emilio is just here for the same reason everyone is.
Get some ice cream. My favorite.
In South Portland, Morgan Sturdivant, WDW News 8.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Morgan Stanley says huge 30% stock surge could be ahead like 1999. Can't afford to miss it. Morgan Stanley has a new chief U.S. equality strategist in town, and he's uber bullish on stocks in 2017. Wilson has laid out the bull case for stocks that calls for the S&P 500 index to reach 30,000 within 12 months, representing a gain of almost 30%. Alabama Governor Robert Bentley resigns amid sex scandal. Alabama Governor Robert Bentley has resigned following allegations that he used state resources to cover up an affair he was having with one of his top aides. Now let's take a look at your weather. Your weather for today, sun and clouds and warm, highs in the low 80s. For tonight, mainly cloudy skies with a passing T-storm possible, lows in the 50s. Now let's take a look at that traffic right now. And a quick look at your traffic right now. We're seeing a lot of green roadways, and we have a little red area near the Portsmouth area, but otherwise, your traffic is moving pretty good on your Tuesday morning. No major incidents reported on the roadways this morning. That did it for your news, weather, and traffic update right here on the Riley King Radio Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Tuesday. See you back here later on today. Bye, everyone.